Okay, back at it again today. I was going to go and try and do something on that greenhouse up the back, but I don't know, it's just my head's not working right and I start to have anxiety every time I think about it. So I'm coming in and just do a little bit more on these today. I'm going to play around to machine the back end of these and then start to get some of the other stuff ready. I've got to order, still got to order a few things yet, but for today I'll frig with that and I'll see if I can find some steel to do the tops on it, to do the plates that go around here. And I might even use these holes as mounts, like to bolt the top down. Same on these. Use these 5 holes. So, and I might even, I'll get the pistons out, clean them up. Yeah, there's a few things I can do today. I'll figure around. I might even plug that oven in, turn it on, and I might even bake those fucking things, and then try and powder coat even just one of them, just to see if that idea of mine works, to stop them from fucking up. But that'll take a while, because by the time I put them in, bake them for an hour or so, and then turn it off and let it cool down, and then powder coat them and stick them back in the oven. So let me see how that works. Alright, I'm going to keep going. I'll bring you back shortly when I'm ready to show you something. Right, machine one, it chattered like a bitch, but it come up okay in the end. Take a little bit more. I found a new tip. The other tip was fucked. I just want to take a little bit more. Okay, the second one's finished. It's come up good. It's come up real good. I had trouble with the squealing the tits out, so I found this outside and stuck that in there, because basically I'm only holding it right in the centre. You've got all this here, and it was squealing like a bitch. And I found another tip. One more tip, so that machine that good. I was tempted to put this back in and skim, but it's the bottom. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't look too bad anyway. That's the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them both in on the mill here. Take a little skim out one side for the cord to go through. And then I'm going to go outside and sandblast them. And then bring them in and bake the fuck out of them in the oven. I've got hold of Amit. He's going to check with his brother-in-law to see if he wants the bottom, he wants the base black or olive green. So he wants the rest of it olive green. He's going to find out for me. I haven't heard about the other one, so I'm just going to, worst case scenario is I'll powder coat one. Well, I can only do one at a time anyway. I'll powder coat one and test and see how it goes. So, stay tuned. that's them done. So I'm going to go inside and have some lunch. And I'm going to come out and sandblast them and then stick them in the oven. Talk to you soon. Alrighto, they're sandblasted. I mean, they're back and front. The inside's not quite as important because it's underneath, you can see it. They've come up pretty clean. That one could probably do a little bit more, but like I said, it's the inside, so that's not important. Hang on a second, I've got to plug this up. Okay, oven's on. I can put 2 in here for this. Let's put one, actually I might turn it so that the basement's not sitting there. And that one up there. So that's on about, what the hell, 250 degrees. And that should do it. Sorry about that, I had to latch the door. I did end up putting my handle on there, so now we just wait. I'll wait till it gets up the temperature and see what it's doing inside. I don't imagine it's going to do a whole lot, but we'll see. Stay tuned. Righto, it's been in there for, what's the time now, 5 to 2, so it's been in there for about 35 minutes. I've been getting a sore ass on that fucking stool, because I didn't really want to walk out and leave it with it so hot. Just didn't want to, you know, like after frigging with it. I mean, it shouldn't catch fire. I haven't had it turned up that hot since I built it, so. But I can smell something a bit funky, but I think it might be the previous powder coating I've done in it. But I took a sneak peek, and they seem to be alright. But the only real test is going to be is when I powder coat them, so to see if it still does that spotting. So we'll soon see. I'm not going to powder coat it today. Might not do it for a couple of days because I'm thinking I've got a heap of MDF out there. I'm going to see if I've got some shit to heat together. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Take that off the wall. It's only got to hang your lifting gear on. And I'm going to see if I can make myself a little spray cabinet. Yeah. And just vent it out through that window. I'm just going to open the window and I can block it off with another sheet of MDF. There you go, that just clicked, it cut out. So I think I'm going to need somewhere, and somewhere I can sit heavy stuff like those pads to powder coat them. But I need a vent to blow shit. I was going to put a paper filter in there, but I don't think I really fucking need one because I'm not industrial size powder coating. It's just bits and pieces. I'll just blow the powder out there onto the side of my container. So I might knock something up and just see if I can find something to put in as an exhaust fan, or go and buy one, just a little one. See how we go. But yeah, and so I might spend a bit of time doing that, and I want to try and get onto that. So I might do this video today and upload it. That'll be the start. That'll give something for the guys to look at. The guys I'm making the lamps for. But yeah, and then I'll come out and play some more. Just slowly, you know, like just get it done. But that's some of the harder stuff done. I just got to make the tops, and then get the rest of the stuff. I've still got to buy the air filters and everything else yet, and the aluminium and fucking do this to make. There's some left over, but I haven't got enough there to make another one. I haven't got enough there to make two. Yeah, I haven't got enough to make two. I mean, that's bored out to the right size to fit the clock in, but I can't hold on to, I can't get the jaws inside to machine the outside, so I've got to buy myself another length of aluminium to make the clock holders that go into the rod caps. So that's what I shall do. I'll need to order some of that, order the air filters, see if I can get something to make me. I think I'll do a separate video for the little spray cabinet. I don't think that's not going to be all that difficult to make, I don't think. So just depends on how I'm going to shape it, because I need to put something, put it at an angle at the back so that I can put the fan in. So, but the problem with that is I've got to find somewhere to put all of this. You know, like I'm running out of fucking room. I could put up another shelf. No, that's going to be in the way. Oh, I'll probably clean up. So I've got, it's not that much up the top, it's just fucking loose. I might sort everything out, move it all to halfway and put all my battery gear up there. Yeah, there you go, that's that problem solved. I think I've still got a little bit of this stuff out there if I need to make a shelf. You know. But, there we go. Alright, that'll do for today. I'm going to leave that now. I'll probably turn that off. You don't need to see my ugly face reflecting in that doorway. Because if there's anything that's got to be burnt out of that, I'm guessing it's been burnt out now. So I might set the timer, give it another half hour. If it was going to catch fire, it would have done it now. The thing that worries me is the amount of dust that gets on top, but that's mesh right up the top there. So yeah, with the wood dust and shit in here, so from when I was doing the drawers. So that'll be it. I'll stop talking. I know I'm starting to waffle again. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.